The Clean Energy Champion of the Year Award is presented to an individual who has demonstrated vision and proactive leadership to advance clean energy generation and the adoption of energy efficiency practices, encourage the success of the industry sector, and heightened or improved consumer awareness to support the clean energy economy. The 2018 Clean Energy Champion is Jeff Eckel, Chairman, President, and CEO of Hannon Armstrong.
I'm Jeff Eckel, CEO of Hannon Armstrong. Hannon Armstrong is a publicly listed company located in Annapolis, Maryland, that's an investor in assets that reduce, mitigate, or allow us to adapt to climate change. As such, we're the only pure play investor that we know of committed to the climate change investment thesis that we've got, which is we'll earn better risk-adjusted returns investing on the right side of the climate change line. We're a national investor. We also invest globally, but we're located here in Maryland. We've been in Annapolis for over almost 2 decades. It's almost a 40-year-old firm that has been investing in these assets for a very long time. I started with the firm in the 80s doing solar and efficiency investments. Now we're doing efficiency, wind, solar, and other sustainable infrastructure investments. Here in the state of Maryland, in the last 5 years, we've invested over $400 million from Baltimore schools to Aberdeen Proving Ground. These are the assets that reduce greenhouse gas emissions or mitigate the impact of climate change. Very proud of the investment in Maryland. I've been associated with the Maryland Clean Energy Center since its founding. Was one of the original board members and then took on the chairmanship. One of the nice things about the Maryland Clean Energy Center is its mission. One of the not so easy things for MCEC has been the lack of funding. Hannon Armstrong was very instrumental in giving some intellectual property and a financial structure that allowed MCEC to generate revenues, save institutions like Coppin and Towson money, create some jobs. But really what we also did was allowed the state treasury to maintain its AAA bond rating by not being considered a credit. So it was a very novel structure. MCEC continues to use that structure, and hopefully will do so for a long, long time. What's getting me really excited right now is the growth in the clean energy investment market that I've seen just in the last 2 years, let alone the last 5 or the last 38 of my career. There's so much change going on right now. An example is an $80 million investment we made at a Marine Corps base in Parris Island, South Carolina. The comprehensiveness of this project is astonishing. It's got energy efficiency upgrades for lighting, heating, cooling. It's got a natural gas cogeneration plant. It's got solar PV and storage. It is a carbon reducing but also a resilient energy facility. And what we're seeing is not just the US government but corporates are adopting this kind of large-scale deep retrofit that allows them to have a different energy product that is decarbonized, decentralized, and digitalized. Here in Maryland, we've got a 50-person team that's investing $1 billion annually in these clean energy assets. To do that, we have to leverage a lot of external parties. One of the best features of our business is that we get to work with the greatest engineering companies in the world. These are the companies that go out and do the hard development and engineering work to make these projects successful. We're recently expanded into the commercial office building market, where 20% of all US greenhouse gas emissions emanate. We're using our affiliate, Hannon Armstrong Sustainable Real Estate, who's here at the conference today, to finance energy retrofits in the commercial office building market through PACE, Property Assessed Clean Energy. Quite honored to receive the Clean Energy Champion of the Year Award. I'm also quite surprised to have received it. My general impression is that everybody in the clean energy industry is hardworking. We've got our heads down. We're trying to make a difference, and we are. The amount of transformation and evolution in the energy system in this country in the last 2 to 3 years is profound. We are moving very rapidly to a clean energy system in Maryland, regionally, and nationally.